Buried alive, but did they get the wrong man? Execution looms as untested DNA raises doubts. A man on death row is just days away from execution, but serious questions are still hanging over his conviction. Tony Carruthers was convicted and sentenced to death for his alleged role in the 1994 kidnapping and murders of Marcellos Anderson, Delwa Anderson, and Frederick Tucker in South Memphis. Prosecutors claimed he was involved in the horrifying crime, where the victims were reportedly buried alive. But Carruthers has never stopped maintaining his innocence, and critics say the case against him is deeply flawed. No forensic evidence has ever tied Carruthers to the crime. Instead, his conviction relied heavily on testimony from a jailhouse informant, someone his legal team now says was paid in exchange for that testimony. Now, with an execution date set for May 21st, pressure is mounting on the state of Tennessee to test DNA evidence that has never been analyzed, evidence that could potentially identify who was actually responsible. This evidence could answer critical questions, said Maria Deliberato, senior counsel with the American Civil Liberties Union's Capital Punishment Project. There is no justification for moving forward with an execution while DNA that could reveal the truth remains untested. With time running out, the case is reigniting debate over wrongful convictions, the use of incentivized witnesses, and whether justice is truly being served or rushed.
Today is March 29th, 2026, and this is just a short video that I really would like people to know of what's going on with me. I had a lawyer who was part of the Innocence Project, and she actually was able to free somebody with the same evidence I gave. The evidence I got of my 100% innocence is a Crime Stopper report from 1994 of manufactured, selected, and fabricated evidence of Alfredo Bernard Shaw. And this evidence is handwritten by Sergeant Rollerson. And he wrote it in his own handwriting. He said, hey, without this evidence, Mr. Carter will be released. Well, he knows the evidence is made up. It's manufactured, selected, fabricated evidence. And the Innocence Project actually have freed people. They Crime Stoppers paid undercover informants to manufacture perjured testimony. And evidence is going to come out to the public real soon. And I like to share it online. Everything on the Crime Stopper report is made up. None of the facts, none of the people names, all of it is manufactured evidence that the state actually did not put on their trial. The state actually stripped Alfredo Shaw from the state witness list because they lied and said he had cancer, and they wasn't gonna and that they wasn't gonna call him because I asked for a second deposition. So they said he had cancer, and when I asked for the second deposition to prove that the testimony that they manufactured this was made up, they said, "Oh, we're not gonna call him." So please be looking for that evidence and be looking for the Innocence Project either in Nashville or the Innocence Project in New York to come out and put this evidence out to the world so people are sure and ask all these legislators and federal judges and the Justice Department to share this. So I just want to tell y'all that will be coming out real soon. Hopefully the next 24 hours. I just need to get permission from my attorney to put the whole Crime Stopper form out.